Right. Hey Smiths, thanks for popping in. Thanks for saying you've been subbed. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. We're doing a live Watchalong. Obviously, I can't play the commentary of either WBA or Sky. Last time I played the WBA commentary when I got a bit of a telling off from YouTube. So I'm just going to have some backing music and me talking. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm hoping that you can. I think you can hear me okay. Yeah, it's fine. I've got the game on. No, I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. I'm a bit nervous for tonight. I haven't seen the team. I'm not going to lie. It's not the team I would have gone with. Let's put it like that. Well, yeah. I think looking at the formation of the team he's playing, it definitely looks like he's gone for the point rather than playing for anything else. Callum, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Bit nervous about tonight, mate. To be fair, I've just seen the team and it looks like we're playing more defensively than our usual self. So I'm a bit concerned that it's going to be a bit of a blowout tonight. I've just put my icons in the Discord as well. Can Mason play defensive? I don't know, mate. To be fair, it does look like he's going for it this today very defensively. With what two holding midfielders and another midfielder that's pretty slow against a very attacking midfield, which could be quite scary. Usually, I can get into like a. Ah, there you go, viewing live control room. That's much better. That's better. Close that one down. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, there we go then, boys. Yeah. Whoa. Can Mason play defensive football? I don't know. I'm nervous, though, because Boro have had a very good start to the season, and, well, yeah. I tend to worry when teams have a good start to the season, don't we? So, I mean, we haven't lost away from home yet, which is good. Last season was our away form was the issue. And when obviously when Corbin went, it went a lot worse, so... I do like us under Mason. I'd have preferred us to play Madger, Price out wide instead of Wallace. But what do I know? I'm not a professional football manager like Mason is. You know, he clearly knows what he wants from everything and clearly knows how he wants to set the team up for different games. I mean, that's the thing. We've seen him, you know, this is a chance for him to show that he can be adaptable depending on who we're playing. The first couple of games of the season, we played the same players. So, you know, I don't think there'll be any Albion fans there. They're looking at it. It looks like they've all stuck on the motorway by the sound of it. And there's no trains into Middlesbrough because there's someone sat on the gantry. So there's no trains going into Middlesbrough. There's no coaches currently getting there at the moment. Have you opened your icon pack yet? Oh no, you didn't get the. Did you get the icon pack, Callum, or did you pre-order it too late? Ordered late. Gutted. Gutted, man. How are you finding it so far, Callum? Have you played a couple games yet, or? Welcome in, anybody. Come in and say hello in the comments. We are T-minus 8 minutes away from kickoff, which the nerves are starting to build again. Obviously, you've got the scores up in the top that you can see. Team news is going across the bottom. Only one change, and that's Johnson's dropped to the bench, and Diakite has come in, which, as I was saying to Callum, it looks like we've gone very defensive tonight, which I don't know how I feel about it. Oof. Sassy. Oh, no. I think everyone's... I don't think I've actually seen a decent one online yet, from what I've been looking through. I've not seen like a Henry, Ronaldo, or an Ibra so far. Clubs is much better than... I'm glad Clubs is much better than the Better. I'm looking forward to playing Clubs Sunday night, to be fair. Created the pro, created the team, so it's just a case of us going off on Sunday. Ultimate team... I don't know, the goalkeepers just seem really weird on it. Like, they just don't save, like, silly shots, if that makes sense. And, like, the players, that like, when they hit the ball, they hit it at, like, 90 mile an hour. Hey, Dodge, how you doing? Welcome in. How's things? You nervous about tonight, having seen the team news? It looks like playing a bit defensive. I was just saying that I was gonna have the commentary on, but unfortunately I got a bit of a telling off last time I played the commentary, so I'm gonna have to have just some royalty-free music playing in the background that I'm gonna have to just keep. It doesn't keep playing it after it pauses for some reason, which is really annoying. It's stupid, just stops. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, but I got a bit of a telling off from YouTube last time I had the commentary, so Boro to win then. I hope not, mate. I don't think we've done well at Boro in a long time, have we? When was the last time we won at Boro? Head to head. Is this at home? It looks like we last won at their place. 2023 was that? Yeah, I'm assuming 2023 by the look of that. It's been a long time. Boom, 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 boom. How many have gone up tonight? I don't think many are actually getting there, Gareth, to be fair. From what I've seen online, a lot of them are still stuck on coaches, and there's no trains into Middlesbrough at the moment because some silly blokes sat on one of the gantries, so there's no trains running. I don't think it'd be a sellout. I don't understand games like this on a Friday night, right? Logistically, it makes no sense for the away team. That's poor. Someone's definitely getting jailed for that. But logistically, it makes no sense for away teams for a Friday night to go up to a game like this. They finish work at 5 o'clock. It's, what, 3 hours and a bit on the train? I think there should be like a minimum like radius around the team. So if it has to be played on a Friday or a Monday or something like that, then, you know, it has to be that specific, like, in the area. So Middlesbrough only play people within a radius of them on a Friday night because it makes sense for away fans to get there then. Like Saturdays, 3 o'clock kickoffs, yeah, fair enough. Some can't leave work on... Exactly, some can't leave on time. It's just... Yeah. That's my opinion on it. I don't think that there should be... Away games should be that much, like, that far away on a Friday night. So I did Plymouth last year away, and that was a half-12 kickoff on a Saturday, and That's not so bad because it's a Saturday, so you can get up early and go. But, you know, when some people have probably left at 2 o'clock this afternoon on the coach and they're still not there yet, well, coming up to 8 o'clock now, and then you've got problems, haven't you? This is Middlesbrough's best start of the season. Oh, dear. West Brom also had 13, 15. Oh, that's finished 9th. Okay. No, I played. Exactly. It should be weekend. It shouldn't be freaking stupid. You know, kick off at Friday night, kick off at Monday night. It's just, like logistically, it makes no sense for fans. And then I was looking at Coventry tickets. Coventry are charging like I think they charge Blues 45 quid a ticket or something stupid like that. How is that like justified? Like, there should be a limit on what away teams can charge because that's just ridiculous, charging 45 quid for a ticket. I wanted to go to QPR last year, and I think QPR tickets were 38 quid. So, like, me and my partner go, that's, you know, what's that? 80, 70, 78 quid, 76 quid, something like that, before we even get down to London. So there's another 50 quid to get down to London, whether I'm going on the train or driving. Then you get into London and you're going to want food. So, you know, programs, stuff like that. You're looking at 150 quid, 170 quid just for a game of football. And I just think it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We've got some interesting players. Hayden Hackney, Conway, Strelec, Napan. Apparently, the number 13 Strelec, I've been told that we've got to watch out for him. Apparently, and I've had a look at his stats, to be fair. He looks really, really good. I mean, they got Morgan Whittinger on the bench. That's mental. Like 2 or 3 of their players on the bench would probably walk into our team, which is worrying. Yeah, London's ridiculously expensive. And for really for nothing as well. Bielik, Madger, Johnston, Collier, Gilchrist, Dilling Jr., Taylor, Bostock. I mean, looks like Malumbi's playing behind Hegibo. So Mo and Diakite are like defensive midfielders. Price is out on the left. Wallace is out on the right. Don't know. It doesn't strike me as we're going to score goals tonight with that team. I could be wrong. You know, Middlesbrough could play into our hands and we could, you know, have a really good run against them. But the way it is, I can't see it being like that. What we're turning off after 40 minutes and going downstairs and crying. Most fouled player in the Championship, Aidan Morris. We'll see. Unless Hegibo plays a blinder. Well, there is that dodge, to be fair. I do feel sorry for the fans that have gone up tonight and then when they saw the team news. Who have we got next week? Who's our next fixture after this? WBA fixtures. Who have we got next? Leicester on a Friday night. Our next couple of games do not look enjoyable. Leicester, Norwich, Millwall. And this tonight, you know what I mean? Like, I feel sorry for Hegibo. You know, he's being asked to do a role of basically playing up front on his own, and the ball gets absolutely smashed into him half the time. And the refs give him no protection. And I don't know. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Right, we're kicked off, boys. Here we go. Oh, I need to start that off, don't I? Start. There you go. There you go. Got there. West Brom 1-0. Football Manager style. I like it, man. I like your prediction. We never seem to play well on Fridays or Sundays. My always argument is we never seem to do well on telly. And I still stick by that. We never seem to do well. Oh, what is that for a throw-in? Oh. We just had freaking Phillips in the box. If that had fallen to anybody but Nat Phillips, that's 1-0 Albion in 50 seconds. Can we bring the ball down, please? Yeah. If that's to anybody but Nat Phillips in the box, then that's 1-0. Nat's our worry. The chance. Oh, dear Kite, you need to. No. Dear Kite was way too slow in midfield then. Way too slow. They press really high, Boro do. Oh, Wallace. Gonna be offside from there, mate. Looking across the line as well. Our right side is definitely a lot weaker than it has been. I think it's the one area that we really, really need to improve on is that side. That literally could fall to anybody in the box. It fell to Phillips. Good, that is. I'd have played. Hey Lee, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Still going for the 2-1 for the Albion. I like it, mate. I like it. I'd have played Gilchrist Jr. I don't think I'd have played Junior on the right though. He definitely so much one-footed. Possibly maybe played Price out on the right then and put Junior on the left maybe. They press really well though, Boro do. They look really, really good as a team that presses. Campbell looks like he's going for Campbell. Just unlucky. Eggy Bears. Exactly, Dodgy ain't getting the services. He's having the ball hit at him at like, 30, 40 mile an hour. And it's like basically bring that down and then you've got yourself against 2 centre backs. And that's why I'm never a fan of one up front on his own. Because if you have 2 up front, it at least brings, 2, like a centre back and a left back across to you. Or, the 2 centre backs come in to mark 1. Having those 2 up top together, it splits the defence more. And that's my opinion. Ollie, welcome in, buddy. Come on, the Baggies. Oof. Tonight's going to be a tough one, mate, to be fair. Tonight's going to be a very tough one. We could have gone 1-0 up inside 50 seconds, though, if it had fallen to anybody but Phillips. I do like the way Boro play, to be fair. I've watched a couple of their games this season, and they look really good. As well. Oh. That was nearly 1-0 Boro then, Jesus. Yep, sure he was the one that ripped us to shreds last time. I have a season ticket. You're on 10. Oh, you're 10. Welcome in. And just be careful with saying your age on YouTube, though, because YouTube gets a bit funny with that sort of stuff, mate. Five minutes in. I don't think Campbell's quite got the understanding of the overlapping yet. I think that's his issue. He doesn't understand the overlap, maybe. I don't know if right back is his position. Oh, do not be getting any ideas for a new player on Sunday. What are you thinking? I've already made my pro. 6'4", absolute unit up front with the target man architecture as well. I do think we're going to be very dangerous off. Ah, it's going to be. Never mind, lol. Okay. Oh no, I get you. Callum, I've got you now, mate. I've clicked. It's clicked. I've got you. Yeah, I'll be at the Leicester match, Ollie, but I'll be actually there doing a video for it, like my match day vlogs. Plays two. Yeah, he definitely plays two defensive for a right back. Especially the way that we play, it seems like we very much need overlapping defenders, and I think he would suit a back three really well. Like if we were to play Campbell, Phillips, and Mepham as a back three, it would work. What's my favourite kit? Gotta be this one, mate, to be fair. Don't get me wrong, I do love blue and white stripes, but the yellow and green kit, yeah, I do love it. That's my favourite. And then when we don't do it for an away kit, I'm like, I feel good. What about yourself? What's your favourite kit? Music on. It's really annoying that it doesn't just sort it by length. Not sort by duration. That dropped. You like the black one? That's not. It is a nice kit, to be fair. We haven't had a nice black kit for a long time since, well, until this one come out, obviously. Oh, that's not a penalty, ref. No chance. Don't give it. Panic stations at the back for us at the moment. It's gone out of play. They are playing way too easily for us at the moment. No, won the ball. Won the ball. Well done, Phillips. I'd take at the end. I'd take a point in this game. I really would. That's got to be our ball, surely. What do we all think of the start of the season we've had so far, then? What do we all think? It's been a bit of a tough one, I reckon, for us. Winning at home and drawing away is it is promotion form. You can't deny that. Definitely. Little annoyed we lost against Derby. Yeah, I think the Derby game, I think we could have, I genuinely believe in that game, we could have played all week, like all night, all day, into the next day and still not scored with the chances that we had and just didn't take. Now we're trying to give Middlesbrough a goal at the moment, though. Alex Merritt saving on the lot. That, honestly, it happened in front of me as well. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, I can't believe that. Literally, go on. Somebody get it? The 10, 15 people all around me, we all just looked at each other as if to say, has that really just happened? But then you say like that, like Malumbi had a fantastic chance and the keeper saved it, hit the crossbar. You know, there was chances we put balls in the box and they just were too high. Or the thing for Hegibo for me is the runs he makes, we just take ages to find the run, and that's the issue. Like he'll make a darting run through the line and it'll go past side to side. And it's like, well, that chance is gone now. For me, like my two midfielders will be Malumbi and Collier. Then in front of him would be Hegibo. Then I'd have Johnston, Price, and Maja. Then I'd have Johnston, Price, and Hegibo. That'd be like my midfield attack. Defence, I'm still not sure on Styles. I think he gets found out too easily, like against tall teams. Ooh, Wallace was onside then. Wallace was massively onside. Don't know about that, ref. Have a good one, Ollie. See you later. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Styles is better in the midfield. He definitely, I mean, we should see that from the Hungary performance again, you know, the international game. He looks so much better in that midfield role. And now we've obviously got Taylor at left back on loan, and, you know, we signed him, we're paying his wages. I think he should be brought in, unless he's not fit or something not quite ready with him. See you later, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a fall. It's not a foul. Jim, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? You played many games. I think is this game week 6? Is it now? Is it 6th game? Oh, you played many games on this. Oh, I got to the final of the elimination tournament yesterday, and then I won one game after I got knocked out. So 6, 7 games maybe. But I'm just the keeping just feels so strange for me. Boro camped in our half at the moment. That's it. Push them back to their goalkeeper. Let them start again. What about you, Callum? You played any yet, or? Yeah, I do think they'll start giving him some long shots. Especially into the corners. He does seem to struggle into the corners. What Messi. What a guy. But honestly, for such a big lad, he dribbles so well. I've never seen a 6'6" striker dribble as well as he does. genuinely tempted to try and keep him in the team for like the whole year and get him up to like some stupid stats. I'm hoping Heading's back. I haven't really tested Heading yet. There you go. Nice little bit of flicky play there by Heggy Price. Oh, message retracted. Okay. What does it say? Okay, fair enough. I'm a Boro fan, Miss Watchalong is great, all the best. No, I appreciate that, Jack. Welcome in. Hopefully I don't have to put a score that says Middlesbrough won anytime soon, but, you know, thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. How have you found your start of the season so far? Our ball. Good. I mean, you guys have got to be happy, haven't you? Top of the league, unbeaten. Playing some fantastic football with some fantastic players as well. Keeping hold of Hackney, I don't know how you've done that. The fact that Premier League club hasn't come in for him is ridiculous. Hoping it lasts. Not tonight, though, mate. Can we take a 0-0 and then the rest of the season you can win? Next game, West Brom, Leicester. Oh, we go for 2-1 on Leicester. Palmos on Jack if Boro win. Definitely. There's definitely something on Jack if Boro win. What do you think of the game, Callum? Are you enjoying it, mate, or FC26? That is, mate. Not this game. Mind you, to be fair, this game's surely better than anything under Russell Martin and Rangers, mate. What the? Oh, we've played ourselves into trouble here. Diakite is not on it tonight. He's struggling tonight. He needs to give away a goal then. Yeah. Is he offside then? I mean, that's a bit of a harsh ref. You know, that Boro player just threw him offside. Do you think the longer the game goes on, Jackie, the crowd will get restless, or do you think the Boro fans are quite calm and collected and they'll be happy? You know, get out. You know, it's a bad night when Phillips is making a mistake. Diakite needs to be taken off. We're going to concede a goal. We're going to concede here. Okay, now. That was close for Boro then. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players up front they had then. 6 players. The ball was ours on the edge of our box. Good save from Griffiths there, though. Right now, I'd be taking Diakite off, bringing Collier on. Backwards. We are definitely struggling in this game to get a rhythm. Go on, you Baggies. 23 minutes into the game, and they have looked good so far, Boro, but teams will do well to keep their front three quiet. Oh, West Brom. It's all Boro at the moment, mate. Although we've got a Boro fan in here and we've got a Rangers fan in here watching along, so doing quite well so far. Feel sorry for Callum. He's the Rangers fan. Watching Russell Martin football. That's just. I definitely you wouldn't pay me to do that. If someone said to me Russell Martin was taking over at the Albion, I don't think I'd go up. I really wouldn't go up. He's just. He's such an egotistic manager as well. Everything's about him, not the team. Oh, nice price. Go on if you can get it. Oh, okay. Even Dodge, you feel the same as well, don't you, Dodge? If Russell Martin took over at the Albion, I would, yes. My channel would become a hate Russell Martin channel. That's all it would be. Even if we won games, I'd be like, don't like Russell Martin. Football he played with Southampton in the Championship was just awful to watch. I felt sorry for Southampton's fans having to watch. I mean, to be fair, I feel sorry for Derby fans. If that's the sort of football they play week in, week out, then. I'll support the Wolves. God, I mean, that's saying something as well. Although they're in a bit of financial trouble, aren't they, at the moment, from what I've read online? They've got. Styles has been done. They've had to lend money off their ground, haven't they? Yeah, they've lent money against the ground, which you don't really want to be doing that, do you, really? Need to find a website where I can just find music that constantly plays rather than me having to keep going on and off it. They've had a bad start and they've had to lend money against the ground. But they've given their manager it. Yeah, exactly. They've just given their manager a 3-year contract, I saw, and then they've just given Jorgensen, is it? Strand Larsen, Johan Sarkis. I think they're giving him a 5-year deal plus 1 extra like add-on. That's a throw. 1-0 Boro. Oh, for fuck's sake. Off a long throw in as well. Long throw in into the box, 1-0 Boro. Such a poor goal to concede that is as well. Throw in. I've won it at the front post and nobody's marking him. That's poor from Griffiths as well, to be fair. Well, that number 13 that I was told to watch out about scored. It's just gone to sleep, that is. Just gone to sleep. Poor goal to concede. We knew as soon as exactly. It's just pants, in it. Absolutely pants. Team selection tonight for me is wrong. So wrong. Just what get involved. Sadly, I do not think Ryan has a tactical aptitude to win games. I do think he's just set up wrong tonight. Yeah. I think Diakite is wrong choice for tonight. Now, Phillips. Campbell, sorry, that was then. That should be a given. Yeah. The goal that we've just conceded there is it's just poor more than anything. Poor marking. Like basics 101. The ball's gone to the front post. He's gonna flick it backwards. They got another corner, another throw in. Try to go watch Sunday League. I go up our zone when I can, David, to be fair. Our zone town. Enjoy watching that when I can. I think they put 6 past somebody in the cup the other night, which was ridiculous. Kidderminster, remember a couple of years ago when Kidderminster had who did I have in the FA Cup? Was it West Ham Kidderminster had in the FA Cup and they took them pretty much all the way? That was good for Sunday League. That's fantastic football. I did for 5 years, loved it. It's put me right off my Parma breaded chicken, anyone. I think I must not even eat after this rate, mate. We're looking a team that hasn't played together, which is so strange because Even the Derby game, we looked really comfortable. Portsmouth, we looked really good. Blackburn, we looked really good. Stoke, we looked really good. Tonight, we don't look ready for it, which is just strange. But again, I don't think, my personal opinion, I don't think the team's the right team to start with. So Hegibo needs to be playing off somebody. Like Madja. You need Madja playing off him. I did say 3-1 and they got a damn good manager. To be fair, Rob Edwards is a good manager. I don't know what went wrong last season at Luton for him. I don't know if the Luton players just weren't mentally prepared for it, but I think playing Malumbi's attacking midfield was wrong, in my opinion. He's definitely, he shouldn't be anywhere near there. Sometimes the fit isn't right. Yeah. Know what you mean, mate. I do think Mason will be a great manager for us, though. I do think he will be. I think he's just got to get a bit more. He's got to get a bit more street smart with the way he plays. Go on, chance. Come on, Pricey. He's gonna go if we're not careful, Price. He'll end up somewhere. He'll end up at like a Notts Forest sort of team, I think. Go on, have a crack. Should have gone with Robbins. I don't think we'd have been able to get Robbins from Stoke, to be fair. The manager I wanted before we got what's that? Sorry, we have to play West Jones to put too many square pegs in. Yeah, exactly. Too many square pegs in too many round holes. Yeah. The manager I'd have gone for is Danny Roll from Chef Wednesday. The way he got them playing, and yeah, has he got a club now? Is he? Or has he gone? Has Danny Roll gone anywhere? Not that I'm wanting Myson gone or anything like that. I'm far from it. I think he'll be fantastic for us. He's just got to, it's his first job. He's just got to get his head round stuff. I think he waited too long in Derby to make any changes, in my opinion. That game was passing us by. Come fishing. Love that. How's that? Fishing. I love that. Ah, Pricey. Much better than that, mate. He's just blasted it over from inside the box. And when I say blasted it, he's gone for freaking 3 points for Wigan. Again, Hegibo's in a great position if he just finds him. Who's he booked? Okay, fair enough. One of the Middlesbrough training staff's just been booked. Brilliant. Well, I'm a big advocate for managers, when we shouldn't be jumping on managers. I do think when they get it wrong, they need to be told they've got it wrong. And I think tonight, so far, the way we're playing, looks like he's nowhere at the moment. That'd have been my choice. But, Mason, he's young. He's clearly very hungry for the job, and he's clearly can do a job. You know what I mean? We've had probably one of the best starts of the season, bar last season, obviously under Corbyn. But I don't think the players that we've sold have helped him. But then again, have we got a stronger back line than we did last year? I'd say so. Definitely. Have we got a stronger front line? Possibly. You know, it is just that right side that is just, I think it lets us down. A lot of our attacks have, you know, can't go down that right now. Yeah, we were top, yeah. Yeah. Just come off beating Portsmouth 3-0. I was at that game, to be fair. A good game that was. But yeah, we were top of the league. And then it all went Pete Tong and Corbyn went to Valencia. The amount of people that were slagging Alan Pardews have had all, no thanks, Jesus. I don't want to live that again. Pardew, Pulis, Bruce, Allardyce. We've had them all, haven't we, really? We've had them all. That goal again is just poor. Poor marking. Joke. God, Jesus. Taxi gate, that was, wasn't it, Pardew? But the amount of people sat around by me that were slagging off Corbyn football and slagging off Corbyn, it's just... The players that we had and the position he had us in the league were just... poor. Some stern words at half time, I think, from Mason after this first half. 40-minute one. I think it's played 40-minute. King Carlos, I loved him, honestly. The hell is this? It's supposed to be instrumental. I'm gonna play something else. It's not very instrumental when someone talking over the top of it. Spurs, Man City. The Women's Super League's on. Carlos, I would say, was handed out by the players. Oh, definitely. Yeah. How many bad eggs have we had in the dressing room, though, over the last years? You know, Bartley, Swift, Furlong. Yeah. How many managers have they gone through? I do feel comfortable with the squad that we've got now. You know, I don't think there's any bad eggs in Diagana, yeah. I always wanted it to work for Diagana because there's a player in him. There was a player in there. That's why we stink. But I think for Diagana, I think the reason he possibly looked a lot better than the way he did was because of Pereira around him. I think those two made each. I think Pereira was a fantastic footballer, and I think the ability he had, you know, outshone anybody in that team. Pereira, for me, he is one of the best footballers I've seen at the Albion. Technically, gifted, just anything, you know. He was very left-footed, but he was still very, very good. You know, his eyes fucking... Oh dear, one of the Boro players has come up against Hegibo and realised that Hegibo is not someone that should be like... Oh, he's just headed the back of Hegibo's head and his eyes like swollen up. He ain't coming back on, there's no way. There's no way he's coming back on the pitch. You can't see out of his left eye. Yeah, there you go. There's a sub, I'm guessing, for him. Oh, that's a corker, that is. That is a corker. Always played well on the left, Diagana. He did. He played really well on the left. And I think the thing is, for someone like Diagana, he was made better by Pereira, because Pereira just took 2 or 3 players out of the game, which gave him the space to play the football he wanted to. And I think once he lost somebody that was possibly on the same wavelength as him, and he was trying to play with the likes of Swift, who would take 2 or 3 touches before finding him, then I think, yeah. And he kept saying he was homesick, but I don't believe that, because he's just gone to Spain. You have the best players if you do not have someone that plays their strengths. Yeah, it does. You are right, mate. You're right. I do think the last couple of years it hasn't been directed right. You know, we've been directing it at the managers when we know deep down it's been the players. Bartley, Furlong, you know. Yeah, look at Pep, yeah. I think for the last couple of years, I think we've been pointing fingers at managers when it hasn't been managers. We're in trouble here if they win the ball. God for that. We should have been pointing fingers. He's homesick. Yeah, that was one of the reasons Diagana was, you know, was saying that he wasn't quite comfortable playing at the Albion, is because he was homesick of London. So he's gone to Spain. He's gone to play for Elche CF. I mean, couldn't be further away from bloody London if he tried there. I do like Price. Honestly, I think he's probably going to be our next, if we can keep him, next baller. You know, he's going to be that sort of Pereira player for us. But the issue I've got for him, and it's not an issue for him, it's more the issue of the players around him. He's too quick for the players. He is way too quick for the players around him. He'll do like a fancy flick or a trick or something, and Jed Wallace will be staring at him going, I'm not even on the same page as you yet, mate. There was one in the first half where the ball got played into him, and he let it go behind him because he thought, you know, Heggybo was there. And Heggybo had made the exact same run as him, and you're thinking, God, it's just a bit of talking, a bit of communication. Do like our back two. Mepham and Phillips are very good. We must do good jelly deals there. Yeah. Maybe they do an English breakfast in the morning served with a Cockney accent. Price is worth more than. Oh yeah, Price will be worth 2, 3. He's currently 2, 3 more times, fellas. Gonna keep harping on about a point in the Championship manager. Great chance. Yeah. Maybe if we had gone for somebody more experienced, we'd have, you know, the season might play out differently. But again, you know, it's tough. Do we you know, we've tried the tried and trusted route, Championship managers, yeah, and it just hasn't worked for us. You know, it's just nice to see that we are giving someone else a try. Whether he's ready for it or not, yeah, it's just been nutmegged. Ball. Good lad. Whether he's ready for this step up yet, David, is another question. You bet. What a bet. We finish mid-table. I think we might. Yeah, we might finish mid-table. We might finish playoffs. We're in such a delicate stage of our football club existing at the moment that, yeah, he's an experienced keeper. But, well, yeah, that's true. Oh, Price. Don't think we had a shot on target yet. Keep it down there, Price. There's strong rumours that we're talking to Dele Alli. I don't know how I feel about that one. That's the buzzer. We've got another couple minutes of this half. It'll be half time. Just about to ask if we had a shot on target. Gareth, Matt, I don't. from my memory, bar the one in the first 50 seconds, which I think was more of a tackle than a shot. We haven't had a shot on target. Nice, well done, boys. Too many red flags with Ali. Yeah, there is. If somebody said to you, though, this is a good question that I ask. If someone said, you can take him on a pay-as-you-play, so he only gets paid if he plays, on a decent, on a, a 20 grand wage, so he's not on stupid money that's going to bankrupt us, do you sign him? Someone that Mason's worked with, someone that Mason knows, someone that he could potentially get the best out of, or are we going back to signing players because of the name? And then we bring in red flags back into a dressing room that's, at the moment, seems pretty safe. I live in Tipton, not far, so not far for me to come collect. I bet it's 1 gram of salt. Sodium. More like Daddy Alley. Old Ali is world class. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? When someone says to me Dele Alli, the first thing that comes into my head is that goal against Crystal Palace, and when he chested it, spun and flicked it and hit it on the volley. That's the Dele Alli that comes into my head. Obviously, he was at Como last year, was it, in Syria, and played 1 game, got sent off in 12 minutes, and then never featured, had his contract terminated. Mo's been dispossessed in the middle of the park now. Couple of seconds left of this half, I think, by the look of it. Yeah, there you go, half time, 1-0. Apart from that chance, I don't think Boro have caused us too many issues. But that's what fantastic teams do. They have a chance and they score it, and that is something we don't do. Oh, why my glasses look weird. That is something we don't do. We don't punish teams when we get chances. 1-0 at half time though, so yeah. Not sure how I'm feeling about the second half going into this one. 2 bottles of whiskey. Plus 2 of brandy. You're not going to remember the score in the next 10 minutes, mate. Go and enjoy yourself, mate. Thank you very much for popping in. I appreciate it. I think he's got to change stuff at half time. Game's so dull I fell asleep. It's been yeah. I'm gonna pause the music for a bit and just talk. Nobody wants to hear music while I'm saying, yeah. It has been a poor first half, to be fair. I don't agree with the formation and players that we've started. For me, this game is crying out for Madja now to come in, because their defence are there for the taking. With Price, Madja, Johnston, Illing, maybe Hegibo, they are there for the taking. I expected him to be a lot better than this going forward. The goal they scored is just poor marking and poor from us. Is he going to change it straight away, or is he going to leave it there? That's the question. Making sure everything's looking good. How's the stream been for everybody watching? Are we all happy with it? Is there any changes you'd like to see? Rubio pressed it. That's end of October. That's a fair old game away, isn't it? Is that the next one you're going to? Yeah, Preston on the 18th. I'm at Leicester, not doing Norwich. Problem I've got with Norwich, when it's a Wednesday night for a start off, and the seats at Norwich are that tight. I'm 6'6". I can't even sit down in them. It's ridiculous. be nice to have derbies at Wolves next season unless we do a 1 up, 1 down. I think Wolves will go down. Wolves will go down. I can't see us going up at the moment. The way we're looking, unless we bring in some really great players in January, I do think we're going to struggle in some games, especially that right side. What was the score last time? Perhaps he'll play himself, maybe. You could be on the WBA sign for January. If I could still play football, I would, mate. But unfortunately, I had an operation. It stopped me from playing football. So, fortunately, my playing days are long beyond me. Hence why I now sit here and do watch-alongs and do YouTube. Wolves are doing their best to try and get relegated. They are, to be fair. They really are. I think if they do go down, I think they'll be in massive trouble. I think they'll be in the similar sort of position as we were under Lai with their current ownership. You know, they're borrowing money against the ground and then giving manager a 3-year contract. Unless the only thing I can think of, because obviously they've given Strand Larson a new contract, are they expecting to bid in on January for him? Are they going to accept it? I'm 74, so I could still play better than 70. To be fair, you probably could. Especially Bartley, mate. I don't know, but how we come back from that Blues game, I will never know. Don't get me wrong, he had some fantastic games for us after that, but he never really looked interested in doing a proper job for us. Curtis Davis is in the studio. Oh, I can't stand Curtis Davis. Really cannot. Possession colours and all that. Time against up. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions for like the stream, if you want to see anything different, if you're happy with how it is, let me know. So I'll just keep doing these for away games that I can't go to. You know, I will be going Leicester on Friday night, so I'll be doing a watch along. Obviously, saw a comment saying, you know, can you try and get a bit more of the football? I do try and get a bit more of the action. The only issue I've got is the EFL have changed a little bit on the rules, so like, which is why I can't play any commentary. If I show too much of the game, I can get done by the EFL for it, even though it's my own footage captured at the game. It's just so ridiculous. Like DKT, but should have Price on the right, Madger in the middle, and Johnson on the left. Ian, that is exactly what I agree with you, mate. Needs to be changed early doors. You know, that for me, that front four with Hegibo, Madger, Johnston, and Price should worry a lot of teams. Wallace isn't the player that we need on the right. He's too slow. I don't think Phillips is right back for us. We should be playing this Gilchrist. So, yeah, I agree with you, and that's what needs to change. Daniel Matthews played until he was a granddad. Bloody hell. That's some going, that, isn't it? It's in these games you find out who's on your side. Only stream if we win. Never stream again then, David, at this, right? Find out who's on your side. Or, yeah. I think I do think there's a lot of players that are going to put a lot on the line for us. I think Phillips will be my captain. You know, for me, he should be made captain. Wallace should be dropped. Phillips is captain. You know, he's experienced. He's come from a football phone. A football. What do you mean by that? Sorry, Lee. What do you mean by a football phone? Like a phone in, or if we lose this, who's to blame? For me, I think we've got to point fingers at Mason for the setup. You know, going into this game with the midfield three of Diakite, Malumbi playing attacking mid, and Mowat, I don't think was ever going to do us any favours. For me, It should be Malumbi and Collier as your middle two. Those are my middle two. Malumbi, Collier. In front of him should be Madja. And then obviously Johnston, Price, Hegibo. And then when you look at the bench, then you've got Illing Jr., you've got players that can change the game if we need to. You know, a lot of people say that Mowatt's good. But the issue I've got with Mowat is he's got no legs. You know, the amount of times he gets bypassed because he's got no legs, it is scary a little bit. Only stream if we win. I like that though, mate. Only stream if we win. So. I don't think we should be outing Mason though for the season. One bad choice, you know, at an inexperienced level. Yeah, this is the games he's going to learn from and grow as a manager. And you know, Corbett made some silly decisions, but he was a fantastic manager, and that's where we need to get with Mason. I think Mason it will be a great manager. He's just got to get his head the right way around for some games. No balance. We need proper left back and right. But yeah, definitely Dodge. It's gone from us, you know, having overlapping fullbacks, and as much as Furlong wasn't the best, and you know, for me, I didn't enjoy watching him play. He was poor at defending. He offered that overlap going forward. We don't have that anymore. Middlesbrough 1, West Brom 1, end of the game. I'll see that, Lee. I'll see. You know, I can see us nicking a goal maybe. I do think they don't look very strong at the back, Middlesbrough, and that's my if we can change it up a little bit, I think we'll get a goal. They are there for the taking, but the issue is if we start committing it. So when can you see our next win? I mean, Leicester at home. You know, we should be setting up to play against Leicester at home. We should be doing something. Norwich away, tough one. Millwall away, tough one. Preston home. You'd like to say maybe 5 points in our next three. Preston. I don't know. I can see us beating either Leicester, Norwich, or Millwall. I think those are the sort of teams that are there for the taking. I can see us beating. You want to beat Leicester. Leicester draw. I do think I think if we bring on Madja and bring on Johnston, this game opens up for us. Oh, we won't beat Leicester. You don't think so? I think Leicester. I think the pace that we've got in the width, if we play it right, will hurt Leicester. You know, their centre backs are not that quick at all. I think I'm just reading through like the fans online. I think the thing is that a lot of people are agreeing that Hegibo needs somebody to play off. You know, somebody like Madja in behind him would be great. Yeah, you got Norwich, Millwall. 2 grams of salt this time. Have you got a salt addiction, mate? Is this what you're trying to tell us? Do you want me to buy you like a kilo of salt from Mazda? Bring it up to you. Oh, yeah, Formula One tomorrow. Good. Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and the race is Sunday at 10:30 a.m. It's tough. The way we're currently playing, I can't see us scoring. The changes have to come within the first 5-10 minutes of the game, in my opinion. That's what the difference is. Those changes have to come. Whether they do or not is another question, but in my opinion, that's what needs to change. 2 kilos of gold. If I could afford 2 kilos of gold, David, then oh, Middlesbrough making another change now by the look of it. And was it Middlesbrough making all the changes? Right, looks like the accent's going to get job shit at the UT this year. Callum, you can't write yourself off after what? How many games have you played? Yeah, that sounds a bit freaking. Sene, I don't know who that is. Don't know who they're bringing off either. Number 13. Is that the striker that scored? Okay. Middlesbrough are clearly quite comfortable that they can just take off the striker that scored and bring on another striker. Okay. Strange one. But we're back underway there, boys. Right, let's start off that one. There we are. Oh, but he's not made any changes. Change something. First half has not worked. Change something. I'm off, but the next influence is Preston. Enjoy it, David. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for popping in and talking. I appreciate you. Really do appreciate it. We want our team changed. How many Boro 1-0 up and they've made? I mean, obviously, the one change they had to make at the back, I had to make because that bloke had got a freaking black eye. His eye, I've never seen someone's eye close up as quickly as that. But yeah, they took off the guy that scored and brought on another lad on. But look at Boro. They played 2 up top. For me, that works well. 2 up top always works well. That's the sort of formation I want to play. I'm a big avid fan of 2 up top. Dear Kite. It's poor from Dear Kite, that isn't. We do want a quick goal, to be fair. Not for Middlesbrough either. Just before I attempt to fight the gods, we don't want a quick one for Middlesbrough. We just got the ball on the right wing then, and the camera's just panned into the box, and we've got one player in the box up front on his own. Ah, Price. How has he not scored that? How has Price not scored that? Yeah. Out of everybody you want in that position, you want Price. Free header as well. Gutted. Unlucky Price. Can't believe he's... Gutted. This is what's killing us as a team, I think, in my opinion. We don't take chances that we get given like that. Not liking this song. Someone's change it. That's better. Oof. That was a bit of a... Ow. That was a balloon shot from Middlesbrough then. Jesus. It might come land at my house. How far that's gone over. Jesus. Something just isn't clicking tonight for us. Anybody want to close him down? Anybody want to close him down? There we go. I do think tonight we look like a team that haven't played together before. And that is just, it's worrying. Looks so comfortable, Boro do when they play out from the back. Come on, Mason. Make the changes, mate. We need a plan B because plan A ain't working. I don't even know if we've got a plan A, Dodge. I don't even know what plan A is at the moment. I'm trying to work out myself what we're trying to play. If we lose the ball right now, though, we're in a bit of doo-doo. All of our defence is in their half. Oh, Malumbi hit it first time. Oh, what is he doing there? Why is he not hit that? The ball's just been played into him on the edge of the box. He's got all the time in the world and he tries to take it in. What? This is why he shouldn't be playing that attacking midfield role. He's a defensive midfielder. That is his job. He runs around, wins the ball, breaks play up. Oh. The ball was just played back to him perfectly then as well. All the time in the world. Corner. Come on, Albion. Plan A was to sit back and soak up the pressure, especially. Oh, why have we done that? Really? That's poor, that is. Diggy to just pass it to the goalkeeper, basically. Go on. We've won the ball back in there. Do it. Wallace. What the f is that? You. Oh. What is he doing there? Oh, he could have played Heggybo in. He's just. That's poor from what? That's really poor from Wallace. Someone as experienced as that should be doing a lot better with the position he was in then. Don't understand why it's taking us to the second half to realise we can attack. And he's exactly. He got the ball on the edge of the box. There's Heggybo running through the middle there, and Malumbi's run out to the right of him. He could have played it to either of them, and they'd have been through on goal. And he's decided to drag his shot wide. It's poor, this is. Don't know if anybody else is watching the game that's in the stream and thinks that Wallace should have passed it then as well. Why are we just... That's poor again from Wallace, that is, in my opinion. Nammo, it's just blasted it over. What are we playing at the moment? Wallace has just literally put a ball into the box that the keeper's just come and collected. It's the floating ball. We've won the ball back off a really high press. Again, the runs that are being made by our attackers, and he's just... They're fucking laughing at us. Oiling and their goalkeeper have just fallen over each other, and they're laughing at us. Come on. 55 minutes, we've got to make some changes. Oh, Boro on the attack here, we're in trouble. "55 minutes in, he's got to be making some changes now. We've got to. I always say it takes at least 10, 15 minutes when you come on to get into the game. Any later than this now, and you're basically at the end of the game. I think we are making some changes, to be fair. He's just turned around to the bench. I see someone coming on. I think Collier's coming on, possibly for Diakite. Okay, now. Don't know who's just hit that for Middlesbrough, but he's just hit it from about 35 yards and it's nearly gone in. Nippon. Okay, now. That's a strike, that is. That was moved at the last minute as well, that did then. Good save from Griffiths, that is. Really good save, that is. When you look back at that, it moved just as it was coming towards him. It did almost that movement as it was coming to him. He'd already dived because he thought it was going in. Isn't his target ex Villa? They're sure target's ex Villa. Unless I'm thinking somebody else. Might be Newcastle. Yeah, ex-Villa and Forest. I thought he was. I think he was just getting a bit of jib from the Albion fans so he come walking over to take the corner. Time? Nobody behind him. Connor Mason, 58 minute now. Make them changes. Bring them on. It's another game that's going by us if we're not careful. Need a goal. We need something from nowhere as well. That's the issue. That's a poor touch from Diki, that is. Corner. On Albion. We've got a corner. That's what I like to see. Get the big men in. Where is he? Mepham, Phillips. Even Price, to be fair, he's tall. Who's taking it? That's the question. Can't you Baggies? That's it, Dodge. Come on. Corner. No, it's taking it. No, we already know the keeper catches floating crosses. He's quite comfortable, so drill it in as. No, it's just come out and caught. Well, punched it. I literally said, don't float it into the box because he'll just come out and get it. Oh, what a save from the keeper. What a save. Oh, I don't believe he saved that. Ah. He's felt a DKT in the box and he's hit. The keeper's going the other way to where he's hit it. And he's got down and saved it and held it. Fair play to him. Good save, that is. Looks like we've got two players coming on. Johnston's one of them. I'm not sure about the other lad. I think it's Collier. I think. Don't know what's going on my phone at the moment. It's giving me freaking match updates from the first minute of the game. Don't do it to me. Don't say it's 2. It's 2. Okay, it's 2-0. Game gone. Game over, boys. There it is, 2-0. '60th minute in. Ow. That's just shit all over, that is. Absolutely diabolical. Diabolical. That's poor from Phillips, to be fair. Not Phillips, Campbell, right back. In off the post. Boro might be going up this year, to be fair to him. This feeling you got is what I have every fucking week. That's what I get with the Albion as well, to be fair, mate. So disheartening as well. So disheartening. They're just going to defend it now by the look of it. Yeah, I don't blame them. Have they? Well, now they're bringing in a striker. Are they going for it? 2-0 up and they're going for it. Are we going to make any changes now with 2-0? Oh, yeah, we brought Collier on. It was not 1-0 Football Manager style. It was not. Brought Johnston on as well. Gotta be. Why are we not bringing Madger on? Something's got to be wrong with Madger, in my opinion. If Mason said he's fit and happy, why has he not come on? And why have we left Diakite on? We're battered here now, aren't we? Johnston done more in 2 minutes of coming on than freaking Wallace has done all game. And he's playing on his weak side. Well, yeah. There you go, and Luke Eiling's down now. Captain experience, 2-0 up. Break up the game and lie down for 5 minutes. I haven't even started the music up. Just sitting here in silence, listening to me moaning about stuff. There you go. Put some music back on. It's a good goal, to be fair. The second one for them. Nice little bit of intricate play, but it's just poor from us. Campbell's been sucked in too far. Their strikers let it run past his body and then smashed it into the corner. Don't understand his celebration, though. It's a bit disconcerting, his celebration, when he's done that and then pointed a gun and shot the gun at the camera. It's a little bit disconcerting, that is. Now, is he supposed to be upbeat freaking jazz music? Ah. It's poor. I think I know where my match analysis is going on Monday. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, I'm going to be pointing a lot of fingers at Mason. I was kicking off in the Albion group chat I'm in. John, the live wire for us is Johnston. I don't understand why we haven't started him in this game. But Lumbee playing Cam is just not the answer for us at all. Lost it again. Please just bring freaking Madra on now instead of Malumbi. There then, Hegibo's brought the ball in. He's won the ball. He's got nobody running off of him. Yeah. Just watching this game go by us now. That's the annoying thing. Just watching the game sail by us. Tell you, if they go 3-0 up now, Jesus. They got a corner. Boro have had a ridiculously good start to the season. Fair play to them. What is this music, man? Where's the good stuff gone? Oh, this one. What's this one? No. That's all I cared about now. They had music. They put some decent music on for you guys to listen to. There you go. I'll do. Yeah, probably, mate. To be fair, probably. I think the thing is, if we'd have beat Derby last week, right, and come into this game and lost, it'd have been a bit like, well, it's our first loss of the season. Boro are doing really well. Let's not worry about it. But because we've lost to Derby and now put in a performance like this against Boro, where have we had a shot on target? Don't think we've had a shot. I'm going to check the stats. I don't think we've had a shot on target. That's apparently we've had 2 shots on target. Not that I remember either of them. Very poor. It has been very poor. I think that's the thing. If we'd have come into this game after beating Derby and then lost to Middlesbrough, you'd have gone, you know what, Boro are a fantastic team. But to lose to Derby and then come into the game today and play the way we've played, just disappointed more than anything. Really, really is disappointing. This is where we should be showing that we've got that sort of resolve in our squad to turn things around when after a loss. And just haven't seen it tonight, in my opinion. Again, the only player that looks like he's even half-arsing playing his Price. And does that surprise any of us that are watching this, that Price is the player that's been playing for us? Go again Friday night. Leicester next week. We best not come into the Leicester game playing like this, because if we come into the Leicester game playing like this, they'll rip us to shreds. Madge's coming on. 20 minutes too late for me. Boro have only conceded 3 goals this season. What a record that is, 3 goals. Yeah. Johnston just looks so good for us. The fact that we've not started him tonight has cost us, in my opinion. Oh, it's 1-on-1. Thank God for that. That's just a 1-on-1 attack then from Boro. Looks like we're making 2 changes. Looks like Illian Jr.'s coming on as well. But again, who do we take off for Illian Jr.? Unless he's taking Hegibo off and Malumbi. Or Diakite moving Malumbi back. Yeah, Phantom of the Opera started. Getting out, I was unlucky. Can I play something else? Because it's been a bit weird days. I don't like the sound of that. Double change to the Albion now. Johnston looks so lively since coming on. Madge's coming on for... Who's Madge coming on for? 17, who's that? Diakite, okay. So I'm guessing we're dropping Malumbi back. But he's also bringing on Illian Jr., possibly. So don't know who's bringing on for that. Looked like Illian Jr. was coming on anyway, unless he's setting back down again for a bit. I'm starting to think Mason hasn't got a clue. Yeah, there you go. He's dropped Malumbi back into holding midfielder and brought Madge on as the cam to sit behind. Which, in my opinion, now, this is the team I'd be playing. Like, attacking-wise. Defensive, I might change Gilchrist and possibly Taylor. But, in my opinion, this is now the attack. This is now... Toby Collier, Malumbi is holding midfielders. Johnston has gone back out on the left, which means who's gone on the right then? Price has gone on the right. That's poor. Okay, now. Trying to force chances. Right, here's a question for you then, Dodge. Obviously, when England play, would you want me to do something like this for England, or do you want me to just stick to Albion games for this sort of stuff? I think, yeah. Oh, Morgan Whittaker's coming on now. They're playing, there you go. Middlesbrough changing to a 5-4-1. Yes, England too. Yeah. When international breaks are coming, then I'll do England ones as well. Yeah, Boro switching to a 5-back. 5-4-1. It's giving the ball away too easy in midfield. Not the end of the... Exactly. It's not the end of the world, Lee. Not the end of the world. I must confess, I haven't had a TV since several 10 years. 10 years, bloody hell, mate. What do you do with your time? What do you do with your time when you get back from doing anything? As soon as I'm back home, it's either TV or I'll put the football on. Oh, that's a bit nasty from Johnson. YouTube now. That's fair play to you. I don't, you know what I mean? Part of me wants to stop paying the TV license fee, but just because obviously the Savile incident and what's going on and all that sort of stuff with the BBC and but I know if I did stop doing that, then I'd end up getting freaking taken for a job's worth of money. Bringing on someone called Kante. I hope he's not as good as the freaking N'Golo Kante. Just poor. So, I mean, we've got 10 minutes left of this. Might be 1 minute if they score off this. I haven't had a TV license for 10 years. I've missed the live football. Yeah. I've got Discovery Plus, so I can watch like the Champions League as well. I'm just a big avid football watcher. Like, obviously, I love the Albion. I watch the Albion, but if football's on, no matter who, like the Merseyside derby tomorrow, I'll be watching that one. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow the Merseyside derby. It might be Sunday. Double check. Yeah, tomorrow after 12 kick-off. Just out of interest, did you vote on my latest poll about doing the match analysis? Which one did you pick? Did you pick yes, or did you pick do both in terms of do a match analysis of the Albion and do one of the whole championship, or just do one for the Albion? What did you pick on that one? If you did vote, do both. Corner ball for the Albion. Oh, here we go. Comeback is on. I feel it. 81st minute. Come on. Double goals. It's a ball. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Our goalkeeper's on the halfway line. I tell you what, their goalkeeper has been excellent tonight. He's come for absolutely everything. Absolutely every single ball that's come into the box, he's thrown himself at it. Fair play to him. Where's sure I read somewhere. Yeah, Boro haven't conceded at home so far in the championship. That's just mental in itself. They've gone so far this season without conceding at home. That's some going, that is. They've definitely dropped into a 5 back though now. With the last couple of minutes to play. I don't know how the ref's not giving a free kick to us there. Okay, now Campbell's just fucking turned his back on someone and that player's just dropped like a sack of spuds. A ball? Ref, a ball? How is he not giving that? That looked like handball to me in the box end. I'm sure that was handball. What the hell is this? Crap. There you go. You won't give us a pen. We've been denied another pen. To me, that looked like he struck his hand and his arm was raised as well. Oh, it's just... Ow. Josh has just put a ball in the box. Okay, it's not the best of balls, but Stiles has jumped over it. To me, that looked like a... I'm still going on about it. It looked like a pen to me. Puts pressure on us. It does. It puts a lot of pressure on us to put something past Leicester now. Puts a lot of pressure on us to score at least. Let alone beat somebody. The minute you start counting up when you haven't scored, it starts getting a bit worrying. Oh, nice, Madger. Trying to do too much. Corner. Come on. 86th minute. Come on. Go corner now. Come on, Albion. Just score a goal. Give me a reason to put one up on the Albion scoreboard. Maybe not. Oh, Collier, that was a bit naughty. Definitely think the team selection was wrong tonight. The difference that Johnston's made when he's come on. Massively changed the game for us. We've actually created chances. Again, Madger's come on. Chances are being created. This now, the way the team is set up, bar possibly a change to the right back or left back, is how I would play. Malumbi, Collier, Johnston, Price, Madger, Hegibo. Has to be played like this. Yeah. Yeah, 5-4-1. They're sitting on it now. I mean, why wouldn't you? 2-0 up. 87th, well, probably a bit later than this, probably the 89th minute. Why wouldn't you sit on it? You know, drop your 5 in at the back. I think the thing is, as the time goes on and we don't stop scoring and we haven't scored, then they're going to be on the fans. Fans are going to get on the players' back, aren't they? Mason's got to learn quickly that this league should start. Yeah, Johnson should definitely start for me. Yeah, exactly. It should start Collier as well, yeah. Yeah, they're going to get on Mason's back, and that's not what you want, really. Again, he's a young manager. Okay, yeah, he's not quite experienced, but, you know, this is... Yeah, Johnson, definitely. You know, he needs to learn here. I've had the 2 whiskies now. I'm sure they're 15 players. They've played like they've got 15 players, David, to be fair. And game management now. They've just gone down. 89th minute. Bit of game management. Why didn't he put Junior on? Exactly. Got a goal back, Eggybo. Get in. Come on. Eggybo's just scored out. The game's just freaking flicked on. Get in there, Baggies. Come on. I think Eggybo's just... I don't know if it's Eggybo or... I don't know. He's just scored. Come on. It's Eggybo. There you go. First goal of the season for Eggybo in the league. What happened then? Johnson with the assist. Yeah, Johnson with the assist. What a ball. What a goal. Come on. I don't know how long's left. 30 seconds, if that. What a ball from Johnston. Again, Johnston assisting goals. This is... Oh, my God. Heggybo's got a cut on the back of his head. Jesus, that's a gash and a half. The Lord's my share. I need that, to be fair. Wife told me they scored before you. 5 minutes added on. Come on. 5 minutes. Wife told me that. I'm on a delay because I'm watching Sky Go. 5 minutes, boys. Come on. That's all we want. One more goal. 5 minutes. That's my buzzer to say that. Come on, Albion. Oh, we just pass it straight out of play. Oh, no. 5 minutes and he just passed it straight out of play. He's got a nasty cut on the back of his head, Heggybo has, after that goal. At least he's got a goal. At least he's got that goal now. Fans can stop. What a difference the subs have made. Exactly. Johnston, Maja, you know, Collier. This is the team we should be starting against Leicester now on Friday night. Bar potentially any changes to the right back or left back if we need to do it. Collier and Malumbi need to be the holding midfielders. Both have got legs, both have got pace. Collier's technically brilliant on the ball. Malumbi will hold the ball up and do the nasty stuff that we need to do. Johnston needs to be playing on the left. Price needs to be playing on the right. Magic in behind. It's 2-1 at the moment, Leacox. 2-1. With 4.5 minutes added on from what I'm seeing. And that is the first goal Middlesbrough conceded at home, by the way, as well. Which is... It did literally come out of nowhere. I think they were showing something that was happening on the subs, and it flipped back on, and the ball was in the back of their net. Ball's just come in there, and he's unlucky Heggybo just in front of him. That's a ball from Collier as well, that is. Couple minutes left now. That's about a minute behind. Couple minutes, like a minute and a bit left now. A draw would now. Yeah, exactly. A draw would now feel like a win. We lost, don't we? I don't know. I'm done. We got it's the 93rd minute on my screen. Don't think that's more. I don't think it's that far behind. It's 1 kilo of gold, Jeremy. Get out. It's a lot of gold. I think that is potentially game now. I'm in the 93rd minute, so Sky goes about a minute behind. Come on, we've got one that's attacking us. Come on. Come on, Albion. Go on. It's poor from Price, that is. Poor. Yeah, the ball coming to the Heggybo one from Collier. Yeah, that should have been a foul all day long, mate. No, I thought there was a handball earlier in the game, to be fair, Lee, when we had a shot and it looked like one of their players had got their arm raised. Oh, offside. It's going to be game now, isn't it? Offside. 94th plus 30 seconds. Good as well, you know. Once the changes were made, the difference in the team was fantastic. We just set up wrong in the game to start with. Pant. Nah, it's not. Nice try, Callum. Nice try, Callum. Just blown for full time. Gutted. I'm really gutted with that one as well. Just the team for me to start with. Yeah, definitely impressive Collier. It should be starting for me. Championship is cool. It's such a cool league. Yeah, I don't think once we make some changes to the team, I think we'll be so much better. You know, it's just as I said, it's just a disappointing one to take. With we just it almost like we set up too defensively to start with, and Middlesbrough didn't look all that. Game over. Game over. Middlesbrough didn't look all that going forward. I think if we'd have started with Johnston and possibly Madger, I think that game was there for us to take, and that's saying something for a team that haven't lost. We were the first goal to score at their place, but it is what it is. It's a loss. A match review will be Monday. Why is he playing Jed Wallace exactly? For me, Wallace offered us absolutely nothing. Ryan does need to learn, and again, young manager, he just needs to learn that this league's going to kick us about sometimes, and we need to learn to be physically better, mentally better, quicker in our passing, and again, just start the different players. But that is it for me. I'll be doing obviously my match review on Monday, so stay tuned for that one. I appreciate you all being here and talking to me while we've been rambling on about us, not doing very well. But yeah, I'll be doing match review on Monday, obviously game predictions. I might be doing a championship roundup as well. So no, I appreciate you all being here. And thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye, guys.